Hello, this is Paul Nagy, and this message is for all you delegates to the Republican National Convention. As you set out for Cleveland next week, I am appealing to you as one American to another that you do your job as was set forth at the beginning of this election cycle and nominate Donald Trump as the Republican nominee for president. Now, Donald Trump won the Republican nomination fair and square. He defied the establishment and ruling elites and beat them, even after throwing everything they had at him, starting with Jebby Bush's $200 million and sanctimonious indignation. None of it worked because Trump tapped into Main Street, us. Middle America is fed up with the lying and corrupt establishment of both parties, who have sold America out for their own self-interests. It is amazing the power of truth when one is not afraid to speak it, and certainly showed for Trump. A 62% increase in Republican turnout during the primary process, while the Democrats were down by 21%. 12 million additional voters. Of all the twists and turns taken by the candidates throughout the primaries, there are three positives that Trump has held fast to and are, I believe, essential if the party is to ever win again consistently at the national level. Number one, Trump took on the neocons and the Council of Foreign Relations crowd and stated the obvious. Our response to 9/11 was wrong. The party elite are delusional, particularly the hardcore Bush crowd, who will never say a mistake was made. We have thousands of our young men and women dead or maimed and spent trillions of dollars for what? The party elite may not get it, but Main Street does. Number two, Trump rightfully connected open borders with national security, and he said that he will end mass exodus into the United States. The United States has been the most open, generous country in the history of the modern world and has every right to control and limit who comes in. It's common sense and not racist. The party elite may get it, may not get it, but Main Street does. Number three, and Trump has gone toe-to-toe with the globalists, whether it be the Koch brothers on one side, George Soros on the other side, by having the audacity to ask, what has Middle America gotten out of these trade agreements and open borders? TPP, China in WTO, NAFTA. Please remember this especially as you got to cast your vote in Cleveland, the heart of the Rust Belt. Again, the party elite may not get it, but Main Street does. Now let's be clear about this, delegates. Clear about all of this and where we are as a party and a country. The Republican Party today is a long way from the party of Ronald Reagan. Reagan did not believe in nation building. He respected military force and used it wisely, defended our borders, and believed in the primacy of the American worker. The Teamsters Union supported him for president, and the Gipper was for fair trade, not free trade. To be blunt, once again, the Bushes and the corporate elite took control of the party and have literally run it into the ground to the point that we have lost 5 of the last 6 general election popular votes. Pathetic. It is the Bushes' ineptitude and disconnect with Main Street that gave us the presidencies of Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. Trump is not perfect, but he won the nomination fair and square. What's more, what he has done transcends him and transcends the party. Main Street America is awake and engaged. We are not going away. Right now we are watching very carefully what you do in Cleveland, delegates, very carefully. You have the future of the Republican Party and the country in the palm of your hand. Hopefully you will do the right thing and vote for Donald Trump in Cleveland, as the voters already have, tens of millions have. Remember that. So we can get on with beating corrupt Hillary Clinton. I respectfully remain Paul Nagy, Chairman of WeWillWalk. Once again, may God bless this great America of ours. Trump 2016.